as a presenter in the 5th International Conference on Sport, Health and Physical Education 2021. I'm Ester Awoitauw as a first author from Master Program of Public Health Science, Faculty of Public Health, Universitas Indonesia. This paper title is Determinant on Malaria Incident in Endemic Area in Jayapura Regency, Papua Province. And this is what my research has been looking at. Malaria is transmitted through the bite of a female Anopheles mosquito vector that has been infected by Plasmodium species. Malaria still is the most important health problems in the world. As we know, there are 4 types of malaria: tropical, tertiary, oval, and quarter. In the worldwide, more than 1 million die each year from malaria. In Papua province specifically, in 2019, there were 2016 3080 malaria cases spread across 2019 regency and city, with the highest number of cases in endemic area in Yimika Regency, Jayapura City, and Kerong Regency. And in Jayapura Regency, malaria was ranked as number 2 in top 10 cases of death cases. And Sentani Primary Healthcare as a government healthcare with the highest annual malaria incident rate in Jayapura Regency, about 234.8% in 2017. The method that I use for this research is descriptive, non-experiment quantitative research by observation as the primary source of data, and document review in annual malaria report 2017 of Sentani Primary Healthcare from January to December 2017. This is the conceptual framework. The variable is age, sex, and type of plasmodium that determine the malaria incidence. Study population is based on the annual malaria report. The total sampling about 12,443, and the time is from that I do the research is 17 to 22 February 2020. The data collection is the same as I use in study design, is non-experiment quantitative research by observation, so I can see as directly the patient and their illness history. Secondary, I use the document review in the annual malaria report 2007. The result, as we can see from the table 1 shows the distribution of malaria higher in Sentani village. There's a 10 village, but the higher in Sentani village is about 39.6%. Table 2 shows that malaria positive, the result of positive for malaria is 22.7% people, and the rest were suspect. You can see in table 2. And table 3 shows that malaria incidence are higher in children. The age is 0 to 14 years old. And the male is higher than the female. And the plasmodium that infected is Plasmodium falciparum that causes malaria in Jayapura region, as you can see in the table 3. This shows that first the age of the children is the higher infected by malaria, is about 52.1%. This shows that the age of child has greater risk of getting malaria. This relates to a study conducted on children in Western states where it was proven that children were less able to maintain hematological status in the face of malaria infection density. And for sex, that men or male more than female, about 53.6% positive malaria. This is related to the culture or habit that men usually go out at night either to watch the night or to monitor the plantation where the Anopheles mosquito is more active, looking for blood at 9 p.m. to 3 until 3 a.m. in the morning. From the research done by Lester in 2007. And the type of Plasmodium uh, highly is Plasmodium falciparum that infected is about 59.9%. And it's related with the research before by Firdaus 2014 that found uh, more infected by falciparum in blood sample. The conclusion that made is that malaria incidents were higher among children, about 52.1%, and higher in male, more than female, about 53.6%, and the type is Plasmodium falciparum. Suggestion, based on the research finding, health promotion and prevention programs are needed to be prioritized to reduce the malaria incident in Jayapura Regency. That's all my presentation. Thank you for your kindly attention.